To tonight's call. Can everybody hear me okay? Miss Joyce, I see you beautiful with that lipstick. You're the only one on my screen. Good evening, everyone. I'm driving right now, as everybody can see, but we have a special treat for you tonight. None other than our very own gentleman out of Nashville, Tennessee. And you all know he's such an amazing leader. He does so many things behind the scenes, and I can't even imagine doing ACN without him. So without further ado, please help me welcome Mr. Jebre Clemmons.
Thank you very much, Miss Natasha. Hope everyone can hear me okay. Appreciate you taking time out to do that. I know you're driving your mom back, so be careful driving. Make sure you're not texting while you're on there, but just listen in to us. So let me go ahead and get started. What we're going to discuss tonight is another favorite service of mine. I know last week we discussed merchant services, but tonight we're going to discuss, guess what? IDSeal. So what I'm gonna do before getting into everything, I'm gonna play a quick video and then I'll be right back with you.
Our lives, our work, our very identities exist in both a real and digital world. What we search, what we buy, even our shares and likes leave a digital footprint. It's a trail of our most personal details, and it's out there for the taking. So if our digital identity is compromised, we put a lot of real things at risk. Currently, 70 records are breached a second, and cybercrime is expected to cost us $6 trillion over the next 3 years. But at IDSeal, we believe people should live their lives, online or off, without fear of being victimized. We're on a mission to help keep you safe by keeping your sensitive details sealed. Our advanced technology scours the web for suspicious activity, creating a 24/7 virtual security perimeter, a personal bubble of protection. And if your data is somehow compromised, help from an expert is only one call away. We will fully manage restoring your identity, credit, and sense of security so the impact of your life is minimal. IDSeal is passionate about protecting you and your family because you have a business to run, a family to raise, a life to live. Live life confidently with IDSeal today.
Awesome. That's one of my favorite services, also one of the favorite videos that I use for peaking. So tonight, just to give you a background overview of what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through some statistics, and also we're gonna go through something new with IDSeal that everyone should be aware of. So we'll go a little more in depth on that. So let me get my screen open so that I can see everyone too as we're doing this. 1 second. All right, I see a few people on here now. Okay. All right, so the first thing, let's go through some statistics. As you saw in the video, every 2 seconds, someone becomes a victim. Only 12% of families have some form of protection, and then 25% of kids will be affected before the age of 18, which is powerful. So if anyone on here does have kids under the age of 18, you need to make sure you have one of the family plans. 16.7 million records stolen in 2017 alone. And then the next one on there, 1.3 million children's identity have been stolen every year. And we're not mentioning or discussing the parents that put their water and electric bill in their kid's name. This is true identity theft. 446 million personal records exposed in 2018. And then look at the next one. Tax identity theft alone cost taxpayers over 5.2 billion in 2018. So identity fraud cost over 16.8 billion in 2017. That's just a few of the statistics, and there are tons out there for you. So you really need to take this service very serious. And I'm gonna give everyone the benefit of the doubt, because I'm gonna say that everyone on this call has identity theft. Is that right? And if you see me looking off to the right, it's because I have another screen up. So hopefully everyone on here has identity theft protection, but we'll go over that here in a little bit. The next one on here, just the different types of identity theft. Not only is it financial, social security, driver's license, your medical insurance, regular insurance, tax, criminal, child, synthetic, and other. Um, driver's license, for instance, people can get your information, make a fake identity, and you could be charged with a crime or DUI or something if they've used it. Medical, whether it's getting prescriptions, filing claims, anything of that nature. And then simple tax fraud, people getting, doing the income tax in your name with your information. It happens daily. And then obviously, someone may open up, bank accounts with your child's information. So that's why if you do have children, you need this right now, because if you don't have any form of protection for them, you won't get notified. That's how critical this is. And then obviously, synthetic is just where someone may make a fake ID using your social security number. And then the other is just the typical, whether it be stolen mail or whether one of your social media accounts has been hacked or anything of that nature. Now, this is something everyone should take a picture of right here. These are some of the differences with we offer compared to some of our leading competitors. Whereas, you can see it side by side where we offer up to 10 emails, most only do 5. Same with phone numbers, where in regards to the retail and membership cards, we offer up to 10. Most don't even protect that. Same with the passport. And we know the passport is very critical, especially right now. And then even with social media, the top competitors to us don't even protect that aspect. So that's just some of the advantages. And then also you get your 3 credit bureau scores and reports. You can do that twice a year. Most only offer that once. And then some other facts on here, we offer the credit card. Not the credit card, the credit score simulator, which if you all have the app, that is very useful. Just to show you where you can do little tips to improve your credit or ruin it. Unfortunately, most companies don't even offer that. You look at the credit card, the do not call registry. That's something that you can get set up through IDSeal as well. Most don't have that as well. And then you can also do the credit freeze. Our competitors don't offer that. And then your bank may offer it just for, if their information has been, or their assets of yours has been compromised. But other than that, most don't even offer it. Same with the fraud alert. And then you can also do the opt-out credit card offers. Most people aren't aware of that, but that does affect your credit when you get those pre-approved letters in the mail. So a lot of times, if you're working on your credit, that's something that you want to opt out of, but you can do that through IDSeal. And then the biggest and best thing on there, if you look at the price, we offer, and this is just for the individual plans, it is $28.99 a month forever. Our top competitors, when you compare apples to apples, oranges to oranges, meaning the works of what we offer, their rate is going to be $29.99 just for the first year. And then it goes up to $34.99. So if you have someone that may have it free through their credit card or their bank, I am 99% sure it is very minimal coverage. And that's what they don't understand. And those are some of the things that we as IBOs need to understand so that we can have a better educated conversation with them. So what we're going to do next is go over some of the conversation starters. So these are easy ways to talk to people on there. And if you need to, take a picture of this slide as well. Do you frequently shop online? And then wait for their response. They're probably going to say yes. Did you know that Macy's, Target, any of those have been hacked and their customers' personal information is out there for the taking? Real simple. These are clear cut answers to these questions. Do you have kids at home? Some people do. It's not just your information. Cyber criminals are after. It's your children's identity as well. Like I just stated a few minutes ago. Then we'll go through some other ones. Take a picture of this one as well. Do you frequently use social media? I'm pretty sure everyone on here has had where they've gotten a friend request from someone they're already friends with where their account has been hacked. And all that people are doing, they're going on your social media, taking your pictures, because that's public information once you post it, and then they create new accounts using it, trying to hack your friends and family. So that's an obvious one. Facebook alone was hacked just not long ago. Then you look at the next one. Have you or do you have Yahoo email account? In 2013, 3 billion users were affected. So by show of hands, does anyone on here have Yahoo email? So y'all see a couple of hands going up. So your identity has already been compromised. Now, this is one of my favorite slides coming up, overcoming objections. So my bank notifies me when there's potentially fraudulent charge on my account and provides credit score, and they do the basic monitoring fee. So here, perfect response right here. That's great, but does your bank provide you with identity restoration or provide you with up to 1 million in identity insurance? That's amazing. And I can guarantee you their answer is going to be no. So these are things that you need to know to get this service. The next one, I rarely use credit cards or shop online. I do a good job of protecting my financial information. Here's your response. That's great that you keep up with those things. Are you proactive? But did you know your medical information can still be stolen from your doctor's office? That's powerful, and it happens daily. So did everyone get a picture of that? Because we're about to get into the new things right now. We got it? Awesome. Now, this is the newest and best thing we have with IDSeal. Get 5 and get rewarded. So if everyone on here already has IDSeal, right? We're good. I'm looking at y'all on this other screen. I see a few heads nodding. Awesome. So I'm going to go into the steps on how you qualify for that. It's 3 steps. First, enroll and authenticate with IDSeal Platinum or Platinum Plus quarterly or annual plan. Do y'all see monthly on that slide anywhere? So that means everyone on this call needs to have a quarterly or annual plan to qualify for this. So I'm gonna say that one more time because I know it's probably a question that may come up. What if I have the monthly plan? Guess what? You out of luck. You have to have a quarterly or annual plan to qualify for this. Spread the word about IDSeal to all your friends and family. And then last but not least, acquire 5 more customers with IDSeal on the Platinum or Platinum Plus quarterly or annual plan. It doesn't have to be all the same. It can just be mixed. What they'll do, they'll give you the average of those every month. Now, here's some of the points that I want you to take note on. Take a picture of this one as well. You earn a bonus month after month as long as your customers stay with IDSeal. And you have to qualify this by the 4th day of each month. And the bonus is also going to be paid that month. So that's amazing. Next, if you already have customers, they still count towards it, even though we just released this. So it's for new and existing customers. And then the last one on here, encourage your monthly plan customers to upgrade to qualify. Me personally, all of my IDSeal, and I have several of them. And if you notice this before I get on this, anything that I speak on, I've done it personally. So when I talk about merchant services, it's because I've mastered merchant services. The same with IDSeal. I'm not telling you to do anything I didn't do. Every single customer I had on IDSeal, I got them to upgrade to the annual, not the quarterly. You know why? Because I don't have the quarterly. I have the annual. So all of my customers have annual subscriptions. And any of my new customers, when I present the idea of the IDSeal opportunity to them, I reference the annual plan because that's what I have. So if you lead into the conversation with the annual plan, that's all they're going to be thinking of, and they're more likely to get it versus going after the cheaper plan, which is the monthly. So are we all on the same page with that? Annual plan, that's what you need to go after. And then now, before we get into the Q&A, I know this was a short training, but I have something I want everyone to do. I'm going to pull up a poll, and this is going to be anonymous, so you don't have to worry about, seeing your name on there. But what I want everyone to do is take this quick poll. It's going to be 2 questions. First one, do you have IDSeal? And I need you to be honest. Do you have it? And then if yes, which plan do you have? So take a few minutes and do this right now. It doesn't take long. It's just 2 questions. And please be honest, because God is watching if you're lying. All right, so as the numbers are coming in, I see so far everyone does have it. We have a few people that are on the monthly plan. All right. Let's see, I still see a few people that haven't voted yet. Don't see the names, I just see numbers. So we'll give you a few more seconds. Waiting on 5 people. Don't know who you are, but please vote. Few more people. All right, I got some questions in the chat. I'll post a video in the WhatsApp group. I believe everyone on here is on there. So waiting on a couple of more people. And for those of you that are on the monthly, I see roughly 5 people. If you look on this last bullet, that's the link that you need to use to upgrade. So just keep in mind, if you're on the monthly, don't get upset when you don't get the bonus because you have 5 IDSeal customers. So my suggestion to you, invest in yourself, invest in your business. Don't wait till tomorrow. There's the link. Go ahead and upgrade tonight. It's real simple to do. Just click on that link and I'll type it in the chat for everyone. But just click on that link and it's real simple to upgrade. Very quick, doesn't take long at all. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end the poll and just look on here. So this is just something for everyone to see. These are the results right now for everyone that voted. Majority of people do have the annual plan, which is awesome. We do have some with the quarterly, and then those with the monthly. Like I said, I highly recommend you clicking the link that's in the chat. Whether you do it right now or within the next 5 hours, you need to upgrade, because otherwise you're holding yourself back, because you can't offer a service that you don't have. Doesn't make sense. Now what we'll do now, since everyone has taken the poll, we'll go ahead and open the room up for any questions. So the floor is open. Does anyone have any questions for tonight? No questions? That means either everyone understood.
I have a question.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Clemmons. Okay, is IDSeal for, well, I'm an American citizen, I have it. My wife is actually a Japanese citizen, she has it, but we were able to get it because she had a social security number from when she was a student.
Mm-hmm.
But what about people from other countries that want it? Are they eligible?
That's a great question. As of right now, it's for the US only. So those in Australia and other countries aren't able to get it. But what I would say is still learn the service, because you know how we all operate with ACN, you know, they're continually to improve and expand. So that should be something coming in the near future. But great question.
So thank you. As long as you have a social security number, either as a student, maybe you're have a green card or whatever, as long as you have a social security number and an address in the US, you are eligible, right?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Students,
Yeah.
Students can do it.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So when you peak, do you start off with the video or do you usually start off with the script?
It depends on the person. It depends on the person and my relationship. Typically in my script, if I'm texting them first, I may just ask them if they are aware of it, which I can send out my script later. I meant to add that on here, but some of those peaking questions on there I use, but a lot of times I may send a script and include a link to one of the videos. Yeah. Any other questions?
Mr. Clemmons, it's just Di from Australia. How are you,
Yes,
Di?
ma'am. How you doing?
Just a quick question. If I've got some friends in America, but I'm in Australia and we don't offer it here at the moment, do I get them to sign up as an IBO to try and then get the IDSeal?
If they're in America, they should still be able to get the IDSeal. You just can't get it.
Okay, so I can still do it through my website and get them signed up that way and just click on the US market.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You can still do it that way, but you won't be able to get the bonus for it for the get 5, where you get the extra bill on it. But you can still, you know, obviously get paid the residual on just having the service. So
yeah, I'm going to try and get into signing up. So yeah, to get a lot of other services for you guys. Thank you.
No problem. But if you do have someone in the US, if you want them on my team, just let me know. You know, not a problem.
Hi, Mr. Clemmons. Like, I have a question. I'm Akiko Kohara from Japan. I have a question. Like, so, like, when you ask your friend, your friend to become IDSeal customers, like, you know, you're not gonna really like ask favors. Like, you know, you're just gonna tell them the truth. So, like, it's just like because from the script I see, like, it's more for, yeah. Just like, could you tell me about that, please?
Right. So I put my own personality into it. Let me pull this up right here. So the way these conversation starters are, I mean, it's basically the script in itself. So what I would do is just send this, like the first one, do you frequently shop online? That's something you can quickly text, or if you're in a conversation, you could ask someone that. And then once they respond, yeah, I do, then you can lead into it. Did you know that Macy's has been hacked, or whatever? Like, if you know of someone that shops at one of those particular stores, did you know that they were recently hacked? And that information can be sold online. And then what I throw in there is, you know, my business, we just partner with IDSeal and we offer this amazing service now. Would you be okay if I send you a quick video so you can review it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And most of the videos with IDSeal, they're typically, there's like 2-minute videos. And then the one I played tonight is like 1 minute. And there's some other new ones that they haven't released yet, but they're right around 1 minute too. So it's a lot of awesome videos that you can use.
Okay, yeah, I
Mr.
really
Clemmons,
get that.
Al Thomas, sir, will you repeat what you say about sending a quick video out to people? Repeat that again, please.
Yeah, so any of these conversation starters, regardless of which question you use, at the end of it, I just ask them, would you mind if I send you a quick video of the overview of our service? And it's only gonna be like 1 minute or 2, but just something real quick.
Right. Would it be okay to send you a quick video of the overview of the service that we have?
Absolutely.
That's a good lead. The reason why I said it over again, I know some people are trying to write it down, because that's a great way to be able to send the video out to people in the field. And while we're at it, everybody, I just want everybody to let you know that Ms. Konohara is going to be working on some subtitles the presentation we do, and she's going to do a subtitle in Japanese for us. So that's soon to come down the road here. So we'll have it so you can contact people that speak Japanese and not too much English. We'll be working on some subtitles in Japanese for things we're doing. All right. So Ms. Konohara, we want to thank you, dear, for that opportunity.
And Mr.
Like
Thomas,
I say, folks,
with you saying that there's a tool, I'm not sure if many are aware of it, but with Zoom, we can actually assign her or anyone as a designated translator so that they can transcribe the conversation as we're doing the meeting. So we can be doing this meeting in multiple languages if needed.
Wow.
So once she gets everything prepared and she's ready to do that, we can definitely set some time aside to work on that together. But it's a pretty awesome tool.
Perfecto.
Yes, sir.
That's a great tool, because I'm thinking about some people I know in Germany. And one guy in particular, his father doesn't speak any English. He's all, he speaks German. But that's a powerful tool. So like I say, folks, I'm trying to get you ready for 2021. And if you can't, just read the presentation, read the information, and keep it real simple. Just like the question he gave you, how to send that video out tonight was a great one, to write it down. And then when you don't have to worry about stumbling through it, but just write it down and send it. Powerful, powerful tool. Any other question for Mr. Bree Clemmons tonight?
All right, before we go into another question, I did just put up another personal script too that uses the favor, help, try. So can everyone still see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, take a picture of that. Can you do me a huge favor? Obviously wait for the response and then let them know how. I just partnered with a company called IDSeal. We're in a pre-launch phase and I need testimonials of the value it offers in personal cybersecurity. Tell me you can help me out. So, I mean, it's a lot of clean, clear-cut communication tools to use for this. So just real quick and to the point.
Would you say people should just get the script and adopt it and practice it and just role play with it, and then it becomes second nature? So yeah, okay.
Yep. That's why I say take a picture of it and just put your own personality in the script. The script is just it's a real good guideline of what to follow when communicating with your people. So you know how you talk to your friends and family. Be yourself, but add more energy to it when you're going through any script, whether it's for a customer or you peaking for the business. Because if you start sounding like you're reading this word for word, they're going to know and they're going to run because they're thinking you're trying to sell at that point. And no one wants to be sold.
Mr. Clemmons?
Yes, sir.
I have another question. Is IDSeal working on a family plan? I've approached a few people, but they already have IDSeal with, another company where they can have their wife themselves, let's say the husband, the wife, and the kids. Right. Are they working on it, on a family plan? Have you heard anything about that?
So the family plan that we do offer is for one adult and up to 10 kids. So we already have that. So basically, if it's a married couple or, a partnership, whatever it may be, you're going to need two plans. So you do one individual and then one with the kids. So it'll be two services for the household.
Okay. Well, hopefully one day they'll have the husband and wife, because there's a competitor out there that has that, but that's okay. It's still really good.
You can think of it like this. You can get one and you get 5 total. One's going to be free anyway.
Yeah. I mean, for me, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions from anyone? All right. If there are no other questions, Mr. Thomas, is there anything you want to add before we close out tonight?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, can we all give him a hand? Thank you so much, Mr. Bree Clemmons, for a great presentation. Can we all show him some love and give him a good hand? Thank you so much for tonight, tomorrow. Thank you so much for tonight. That was a great training and a lot of good stuff here. Simple way to approach people to get IDSeal protection. This coming week, Monday, we'll start off tomorrow morning. Ms. Jocelyn Driscoll, as you know, will be with us on Monday. On Tuesday, does anybody know? I'm not going to even tell you. What about Wednesday?
Vivid for Tuesday.
You guys didn't write it down, huh? That's right. Thank you, Miss Carter. That's right. We've got Mr. Miles. We'll be back with us Tuesday with Vivid, breaking things down with some more testimonies, some fresh testimonials on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we've got Mr. Shaquille Cooper will be back. He said that was just a warm-up last Wednesday. That was just a warm-up. He said he can't wait to get at you this Wednesday because that was just a warm-up. So everybody bring your seatbelt. Look, Miss Joyce, there you go, Joyce. That's right. Bring your seatbelt on Wednesday. And who we have on Thursday, Throwback Thursday, is Mr.
Dean Tirali.
That's right. And who is going to blow up and close it out on Follow-Up Friday? Who's that?
Nelson.
Nelson.
There you go. There you go. And don't forget 6 o'clock next Friday, happy hour. The panel of all the RDs. This past Friday night, we had 9 RDs from around the globe on our panel. That was fantastic. And I've noticed the numbers are growing, and I've noticed the people in Australia are doing a great job. Miss Diane Collins and showing them the way, and now all of a sudden they're popping up left and right. So we want to thank everybody, reach out to everybody, you know, and these videos and these opportunities are not just for us, but get guests on and turn them into an opportunity, turn them on into the opportunity. But more important, share this information, take it and run with it, and go back to the channel and re-listen again and again to what you need to get you where you want to go in your business. And with that said, I'm going to put you back in hands of Mr. Bree Clemmons. He can wind us up and take us home. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Miss Collins. She's grown from that power hour tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Spearheaded by none other than Regional Director, Ms. Natasha Ismail. There it is. And Mr. Bree Clemmons, Power Hour with your phone on. And don't forget the contest. By showing up, that's 5 points toward the contest with your camera on. That's right. Not driving, not at work, right? So be there working, not eating, but be there working, because we want to see everybody working. And you'd be surprised how much you learn about yourself in that 1 hour, and you'll see how much time you actually put in your business. And a lot of people don't put as much in their business they think they do. If they really did and be honest with themselves, they'd already be regional directors on the way to RVP. So with that said, I'm gonna put you back in the hands of Mr. Bree Clemmons to wind it up and take us home. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, sir. So all I will say in closing, you know, Mr. Thomas, as always, has done a fantastic job with doing that. But all I will leave you with, for those of you, and I think it was 5 that still had the monthly plan, I challenge you this week, if you have not done so already, go ahead and upgrade to the annual plan. If you can't afford the annual plan, and we understand, you know, times may be tough, get the quarterly plan. But even with that, times are tough, but that's why you're on this call, because you have a business to create other income. So that's what you need to be doing. If you can't afford the annual plan, guess what? Go out and get 5 new customers. That'll cover your plan. It's real simple to do. Just go out and do some work, quit complaining, just get up and do it. That's all I have to say. Like you said, we'll see everyone tomorrow morning. Thank you all again.
God bless. Have a good Sunday evening.
Yes, sir.
Good training. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, great training.
Thank you. Thank you.